What is up guys, welcome back to another One Piece live reaction. This is chapter 952. So the chapter title say Hyori and her Kawamatsu, and this is understandable because Kawamatsu said in the last chapter he got to go somewhere, right? And obviously the only place which I could think of, actually there's two places. One is Otama's master, the guy with the long nose. Sorry, I don't have his name in my head, but he said he's waiting for somebody, so that could be him, right? Kawamatsu, he might be waiting for Kawamatsu, or he might be going for Hyori, since he looked after Hyori until what, 13 years, right? So 7 years he looked after Hyori like a parent. So either them, I mean either to her or to the Otama's master. So from the title it's clear that he's going back to Hyori. And Hyori and Zoro, they were like just outside the flower capital, and they wanted to go, well, to that bridge so Zoro can head Suzui back. So I guess Zoro, Kawamatsu and Hyori might meet up, and Kawamatsu might be get impressed by Zoro's fight against that monk. Anyway, so let's go to the cover page. Limited cover series number 24, Gang Beige, Oh My Family, Volume 3, What My Wife Wants, I Want. So they are going to see Lola. So we don't know where Lola is. I'm not sure if they had to go through Fishman Island again, because she was on the new, she wasn't in New World. She was coming from New World, right? So she's going to be on the other side of the Red Wall, Great Red Wall. So she might be on that side. Wonder how he gonna get there, or if he gonna actually go with the Tart ship, or if he gonna change that along the way. Anyway, page 1. The next day. Okay, so now it's come to the next day, so we only have 7 days left until the big battle. Bandits Bridge, Ringo. So Zoro kind of took him, rest, and then he came across as like, what's your deal anyway? Are you friend or foe? Who are you? Wait, who's screaming? Is he screaming at Zoro, or Zoro screaming at the bandit? Oh, okay, and he took care of that bandit just like nothing. Why do you keep stealing the weapons of people passing through? What are you trying to do with them? Give back my sword already. Don't waste your life for the sake of one measly weapon. Okay, I'm kind of disappointed with how Zoro saying one measly weapon, because he know that sword is not just a one measly weapon. So I'm not sure if the translation is messed up, or if he's just saying, it's just a sword, give me back. He don't treat his sword just like just a sword. So I'm hoping the translation is wrong, or just the way they're saying it's slipped out of the tongue or something like that. Hopefully that's what's happening. Okay, you can see the monk like, yeah, you will not have it back. Not that one. Okay, so he's specifically not gonna give that back to Zoro. That katana you had, Susui, was stolen, national treasure of Wano. Its removal from our land was the start of all of our misfortune. That incurred the wrath of God of the Blade, since each region suffered loss after loss. Okay, so according to the bandit, he is specifically saying after that katana is gone, that's when misfortune started happening in this Wano kingdom. So he is saying about God of Blade, and that has been highlighted, and we know Zoro doesn't pray to the god, so I don't think he will care, but we'll see what's happening. What? Susui? What god? Okay, there we go. What god? Seize this fight. Okay, I'm assuming that's Kappa. That hat's just, Kawamatsu. Just landed. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, that is Kawamatsu. Kappa Papa, what do I find here? A samurai and a monk doing battle in this remote place, and yet neither of you is trying to kill the other. A partial sight. Okay, so I think the monk understood that Zoro is actually pretty strong. He's worthy of that katana. However, he refused to give it because he is an outsider. He is not from Wano. But then Zoro also, try not to kill him because all he wants is katana. He don't have to kill them. But we'll see what happens. Kawamatsu, is that you? Why do you know my name? Oh, okay, so he didn't realize that's Hyori. A fishman? Okay, so we don't know if that's actually a fishman or if there's a different kind of creature that exists in One Piece world that we don't know about yet. Okay, and you can see that Monk is kind of sweaty. Oh boy. We just skipped from that to Onigashima. So I guess that fight is over, but that doesn't mean Zoro gonna actually get Susui. I mean, we don't know what's happening. Interesting. Onigashima, Kaidou, please stop fighting. Okay, I think that's the three Kawamatsus that's saying King, Queen, and Jack. They're like, please stop fighting because you wanna destroy Onigashima. Like, rah. When is this fight gonna end? Okay, so these guys all came underground, being scared of, not getting killed by Kaido or Bigmom if they get in the middle. And you can see everything is like rumbling. If they are fighting on the upper floor, now it's rumbling and they're trying to stay safe. Okay, it's gone on all through the night. The island can't take it, so they have been fighting for the entire night. I'm actually surprised that Onigashima still stands. Um, okay, and you can see those waves are going crazy and the clouds are just, confused because of their hakis and forces all around the places. Okay, should we actually evacuate to the mainland? I don't know who's asking this. What kind of idiots run away when the boss is fighting, you clowns? Oh, okay, so Queen is saying, stay. That's interesting. I thought Queen will be helping them to pack. Anyway, has there been any word from Udon yet? Oh, okay, so Queen is starting to worry about Udon. This is the next day, so this is gonna be interesting. Still no connection on this mail. Then I will go and check on them. No fair, Master Queen. You are gonna run away. What? I said check on them. Okay, so Queen is technically using this chance to escape, which is kind of funny. So he's also a coward, even though he's strong, he is a coward. Interesting. And I think he's mainly specialized in making weapons, like, how he made up virus bullets and stuff. So I think he is specialized on those rather than a brute strength, but he should have a certain amount of strength if he's called a Yongo commander. At least using those bullets and some other weapons that he will show that why he is a Yongo commander. Anyway, next page. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Yo, Queen speaking. Woo, Queen. This is Warden Bunmanus from Udon. Oh, wait. He's actually fine? Who patched him up? Sound like you got the smell workings again. Okay, so the Queen's, the smell is working. Interesting. So they all escaped. Now they found the smell. Why didn't they just take the boss smell with them? Sound like you got the smell working again. Yes, sir. I know I took a lot of men with me. Need some help? We can head back if you want. Okay, so he's still using this chance to escape back to Udon, because this is not a good sign. What's happening up there? Alright. Let's see what... He is looking for a heroic reason to leave Onigashima. So yeah, he's trying not to put a disgrace to his name, basically. No need for now, sir. They turned him down. Okay, so something is happening on the other side because Chopper patched him up and they are forcing him to do this talk. So let's see. We put Straw Hat Luffy and Captain Kid, all the others ISOs into the cells, get them to behave. I see. Okay, so Queen might not be happy with this, since Luffy, he was expecting Luffy to go rampage so he can leave Onigashima. So long for now. As reported, there are no problems. Let there be a problem, Let there be a problem, Master Queen. So it's actually, it's giving the character a bit more what he is like. So he's more of a Usopp kind of character, but he do have the strength, I guess. So he's a coward, but at the same time he's a strength. But that is understandable. The fact that he's making this virus bullets, blah blah blah, that shows that he is a coward. So he like to fight from far away. He tried to just win the fight rather than a guy who fight to one-on-one, like Katakuri or even Cracker, for God's sake. Anyway, evacuation labor camp, Udon. This call is finished. Was that your liking, Master? Oh, lol. I just realized what just happened. I thought somebody was pointing the gun or pointing that bullet at Bamunuki and then telling them to behave. But look at Tama. Tama just tamed everybody. Yep, thanks. Good boy. What an incredible sorcery. Bending enemies to your will with millet dumpling. It works on animal sorcery users. So imagine if they managed to put one of those millet dumpling to Kaidou. That would be an OP ally. Okay. Anyway. Looky here. Everything all hunky-dory. Okay. So for some reason he's having this boss attitude. Now they think thousands of us prisoners are locked up, safe and sound. Wait, well, they will get a lot of us when we show up on the day of the big battle. Okay, so Caribou is just sitting there, thinking cocky. I don't think this plan is gonna go like it's planning because one, Bigmom is already there. The Kaidou and Bigmom is fighting. There's so much is happening. Okay, I don't know how this plan is gonna go, but far as I know, my prediction was this is gonna fail. I don't know how, but this is gonna fail. There are so many uncertainties at this moment. And it's all thanks to you, Caribou. That's right, you owe me one. Okay, so he's trying to, he's becoming more and more cocky. This is something Caribou is, he can't hide his cocky face. Next. Sir Chopomon, we are in your debt. We would give our lives to repay what we owe you. So this is like a typical samurai when they go, oh, they are ready to give their life to pay back if somebody helps them. It's fine. The virus was pretty simple to stop actually. I don't want any surprise debts. They are too heavy. Okay, and apparently the virus is pretty simple. That's interesting. More importantly, I am just glad for Luffy Taro. Okay, so in these pages we have some faces, like that's 4 faces, so I'm assuming those are one of the 4 lords that used to rule over Wano all over the places. And there was one specifically which we saw in when Big Mama was rampaging around Udon. Okay, wait, he is back to being healthy and the start of the show. Let's do this, people. Okay, so Luffy is back, but he doesn't seem that healthy from what I see. He seems kind of weird. I don't know if they draw, if the drawing is weird or he just look kind of like not proportionally shaped. Yeah, Luffy Taro, haha. All he had to do was bring out Lord Mononosuke and look how they trust him now. Boss Hyogro, to think that I would live to one day to speak to you again. Whoa, it's the Yakuza bosses of every region. So, okay, Yakuza bosses. Okay, that's interesting. And I call them lords because I can't get this Yakuza word in my mouth rolling that easily. But yeah. So the bosses of each, Udon, Hakumai, Ringo and Kibi are here. Blood writing Okmasa. Alright. He looked like Nekomoshi. And then a split hat. Zunogoro. Okay. Ocho the Bottle God. Snake's Eye Yatape. What sort of name are these? Anyway, so those 4 are here. I can guarantee you I'm not gonna remember their names, so I do apologize in advance. And you, I am glad to see you alive. You are worried about us. You got it backward as needed to take a crap as soon as you leave the bath. We will get right to work. We are going to round up all the traitors still in hiding around the nation. Okay, so when they mean traitors to Orochi, I hope. Because I don't think they have the time to go and fight everybody else. But it seems like we have 3 male characters, 1 female character, uh, ruling around Wano, and Kuri was obviously mainly shogun at that time. Let's see how this is gonna go. So Hyogro just standing like a boss, and those four are actually kneeling before him. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they're gonna, fight. Aha, these guys are intense. And look at Grams. He's the boss of all of them. Look at everybody. Grams. Oh, those three are actually really pissed off. You can see that shade is like a really dark shade. It's like, you're gonna pay the price for your saucy tongue. Go over how many you want, boss. Fingernail, pingies, elbows, just say the word. Look at them. They actually take the knife out and everything. Stop that. I owe this man my life. An act of a mercy spared your stones today, boy. Let this be a lesson to your mind, your manners. Like a cat. Luffy just stood right back up and like, I don't give a shit. Well, now this is over. We can finally report back to Kiemon. Okay, so this is over for now. That's interesting. I wonder how many of them actually came to Luffy's side. I'm not sure even the Scorpion Man. I really don't like the Scorpion Man, so I hope they didn't bring him. But end of the day, Scorpion Man will be, to a certain extent, they might have the power. And honestly, the elephant guy, Babunuki, I thought he was dead. I thought he was gone. But yeah, apparently he didn't. It's One Piece. So, ruins of Itachi Port, Kuri. How can this be? So the man from Kuri who stole the plans to the mansion at the end of the trade was you all along? Wait, so this is the part where there was like a 2 pages of part where Frankie was just running around looking for the blueprint of Onigashima. So that's, I'm assuming it was what's his name? Ashura Doji. We were looking for this, the plans to Kaidou's mansions on Onigashima. Now we can devise a strategy for the foray into enemy territory. See, like I said, this plan is gonna fail, but right here what you see is everything coming together. Either I'm gonna be so badly wrong, or it's just what Oda Sensei trying to do is he's trying to give us a hope and then he's gonna take it away. That's probably what's gonna happen. Well done indeed. I don't remember you being this thoughtful. You said that already, dog. Okay, there is... What the hell is that? There's like a flaming penguin behind... Not penguin, some sort of bird with the flames all around it. Next to the bull. What the hell is that? Alright, okay, I don't know what that is, but I'm interested to find that out. And they are still at the place where they build ship, and I don't see Frankie there yet. Frankie can build ships fast, but I think he, it's better if they start early. So they need to contact Frankie. Next page. Is that you, Reizo? I mean, if you look at the Denden Mushi, you can see those spider hair coming out. If you ask, is that you, Reizo? After that, it's just, slow. How did it go? Did you rescue Sir Luffy Taro? And much, much more. It would take too long to explain it all, but in brief, 3,500 men Sir Luffy rescued, and even Kawamatsu found and released. Look at Kiyomon's reaction, because that's more than they expected, right? Like, the labor camp taken over? The numbers preposterous. How did releasing Luffy Taro into all of that? How did releasing Luffy turn into all of that? They had Kawamatsu captive? Okay, so there's a lot of news going on, because I'm assume Ashura Doji thought Kawamatsu is dead. I think that's why he didn't even raid to Udon. So that's a news for him. Anyway, and there are more soldiers to join us yet. There is one problem I should point out first. However, there are a number of weapons factories throughout Wano, but nearly all of them are making weapon for export to foreign land. Okay, so that's like, CP9 and all that crap. I mean, CP0, they wanted the weapons and stuff, right? What samurai want to use more are swords and spears, but because Orochi has ordered possession of weapons in Wano, a crime, they are difficult to acquire. If we do not have blade for every warrior who wish to fight, it will not be much of a battle. Yes, I see your point. It is a grave importance katana are what we need. Okay, so see, that's the bird, the firebird was standing right behind Ashura Doji when they were talking about the mansion. We made a progress here as well, but stay put now. To best assess our true strength, I will now head to Amigasa village and make it our base. Collect your information and submit a detailed report, Reizo. I shall. Okay, so they are trying to make Onigashima, Amigasa village as their base. So they're gonna bring the weapons, they're gonna collect the men, and it's gonna be actually, it's gonna be difficult, especially they don't know who is the spy is. Okay, and they have this weird bird that's have flames on their head. You know, in Wano, almost everybody have flames. Next page. Bandit Bridge Ringo. Okay, so we come back to this. End of the day, that was the title, right? Kawamatsu and Hyori. Wow, Kawamatsu, I never thought the day I would meet you again like this. To see you alive and well this way is the greatest gift I could imagine, Lady Hyori. Okay, that's right. She said that after her parents died, she was raised by a kappa. Okay, and there's like a, you know, that like a confused or like a worried mark. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for getting scared and running away from. Wait, see, run away? But when you kept giving what little food you could find to me, and I saw how you grew weak and weaker over the years, I knew that you could survive on your own and trembled at the thought of you dying just because of me. So I was scared and that's why I ran away from you. Why? What a kind-hearted person. That was why. Well, I can tell you that I've put on a quite lot of weight thanks to that. Okay, so that's not his prime. That's not how he normally look. Anyway, hmm. Okay, there's somebody actually aiming at the bandit. Okay, that's look like a Kaido, you know, army because of the shoulder patch and the glasses and the get up basically. And they shot him. Okay, this is interesting. There's not one. No, there's one actually. Da-dum, da-dum. No, there's actually one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Oh, so almost like 8 of the soldiers are coming through this way. Interesting. Next page. Like, oh, he's down on the bridge. Like, huh, who goes there? Bahwa, Bahwa, ha, ha. We are here for revenge, Hyakimaru. These magnum are for wild beast. You are going to pay for stealing our weapon. We are taking them back, taking them all back today. Are those men with you? Stay back, Lady Hyori, no matter. Shoot them all dead. Okay, so right now they're actually trying to take down Zoro and Kawamatsu. This is going to be interesting because this is going to give Zoro and Kawamatsu to see each other's strength at their, well, to a certain point. It's like, chichink, chichik, zing. And Zoro took down half and Kawamatsu took down half just in one swing. It's like, oh, and like, cough, cough. Hey, wait, you're running away again. Huff, huff. Master Kawamatsu, I'm so glad you are alive and well. Oh, okay. So it seems like Hyakimaru it's know about uh, Kawamatsu. So that means he is also support of Oden. You know, he's also one of the Oden followers. So that means there's a possibility that he will just hand over Susui to Zoro. There's a possibility after Zoro showing at least his full strength. But for now, either Zoro, I don't know where Zoro gonna go with this because Zoro only have 2 katana. He need to get the third one, and that's gonna be one of those, you know, named blade or graded blade or one of those blades. You know, one of the famous blades. It has to be one of them. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing what Hyakimaru actually have and how on the other side, like Kiyomon and stuff, they need katanas, right? There's a possibility Hyakimaru have more katana than, you know, that we think, because he's been collecting all the weapons whoever show up on the bridge, right? And he doesn't seem that weak either, so there's a high possibility that he have a lot of katanas. So I'm looking forward to it. Overall, another solid chapter, guys. The pace has been increased. Actually, this one is slower compared to the last one, but still higher than how we started Wano. We still haven't ended Act 2. I was expecting that as soon as that chaos from Udon and chaos from Flower Capital over, that will be the end of Act 2, but it doesn't seem that way. But that might be, you know, something to do with Bigmom vs Kaidou going on. So end of their fight might be, you know, the signal to end of Act 2, and we might have a small time skip to Act 3 and see what happens after that. So again, overall a good solid chapter. A lot of happened. Kawamatsu and Hyori met again, and we can see why Hyori actually ran away, and you kind of getting to see how Hyori is as a person. And then Yakimaru, it seems like he is on Oden's side, so basically he will eventually fight together with Zoro. And also there was a small nice action scene with Zoro and Kawamatsu fighting together. This is gonna be even more awesome when they actually get even more serious, because they are all small fries, right? They all did one move each and they took down the enemies. And then obviously next, the other parts are Otama managed to tame all of the beast. I mean, like smile devil fruit users within Udon, so that's an advantage. They added force and they got 3,500 men. Technically, for me, that those numbers doesn't matter. 5,000, all of that is bullcrap, because if you can't beat Kaido, it's just, you know, terrible. We haven't seen Luffy actually learning to use his even, you know, advanced arm and haki yet. He did use it without him knowing that he's using it, so we don't know when he can use it at his you know, own will. We'll see how that gonna go. And also we got to see the 4 Yakuza bosses, you know, for Udon, Hakumai, Ringo and Kibi, and they actually saying they can get even more people, the people who's hiding within the towns, when they go back to the towns. That will be interesting. And Chopper healed everybody, and according to him it's a simple virus. And then obviously at the start of chapter we saw Big Mom and Kaido still going, and Queen's character a bit more as well. So I'm really looking forward to him being in the anime. You know, this type of, we just got a glimpse of Queen and King at the start, so I'm looking forward to seeing him doing further all of his stuff. But again, you know, 2 Yongos are fighting overnight, and the Onigashima building staying strong, so that's tell you about the structure. Anyway, overall I'm happy with this chapter. Thank you so much for reading it with me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, give a thumbs up. Also, if you are new, do subscribe and press the bell symbol next to the subscribe button to get notification for the next video. That's pretty much it from me, guys. Have a wonderful day or night, and see you guys with more videos.